The one thing you shouldn't do on your holiday. Brought to you by 1Cover Travel Insurance.
Well, I've ruined plenty of holidays before, so I'm a bit of an expert. My one piece of advice, and something you should never do abroad, is go somewhere where you don't know the local language. I've never done that. It's got me out of tons of trouble just being able to speak to locals, you know. Like in 2004, I went to Guadalajara, Mexico, and I was known in my Spanish class as a bit of a pertero, or an expert. In fact, they had a nickname for me, which was El Niñito se equivoca, which means the wise one. And when we went over there, I was very excited. I wanted to have a genuine Mexican duerto, or a good time. So we check in, day one, day cinco, we arrive at El Hospital, or the hotel, and I end up in that afternoon on this downhill dirt bike track, which the locals refer to as a merendar, and we're going pretty bloody quick. I hit a rock, or a solidad, end up tumbling like plantano encima avión, if you'll excuse the expression, and it wasn't the tumble that got me, it was actually the fact that I landed right on top of empuesta, which is a poisonous snake, and the bugger nipped me. I started freaking out, but then our guide leader came over and he said to me, "Vas a morir. You're going to be fine." So I felt a lot better, but just to be extra caliente, extra safe, he decided we should go to El Hotel, or a hospital. And there, the doctor, such a great guy, first thing he says is, "Como no está muerto?" Are you having a good time here? And I was like, yeah, pretty good time. He ends up giving me a breath mint. I take a very long sleep, and then in the morning I just hand my credit card to El Boro, or the receptionist, and she says the whole thing's only going to cost 100,000 pesos. 63 pesos. So all in all, know the language, you're going to have a good time. Or as the Spanish would say, mi madre está avergonzada de mí.
Brought to you by 1Cover Travel Insurance. The one thing you need when one thing goes wrong.